And ladies and gentlemen, I am sitting here with Mr. HIW Ricky Flash, and as we always do, we're going to divide this in two parts here. Let's talk to Ricky Flash for a second here. And I had words with Scott Sabbath and Drake Young, two gentlemen that I already know your feelings about them. But they said that this issue is far from over. They said that they said that some incendiary things. They were insinuating that you got to put belts on yourselves, you and Tyrone Cabrone. I mean, who says these things? I mean, what do you think of all this?
Well, when people are a little, salty, they like to throw some shade like that. But they understand we all get in that ring, bust our tail, and the real winners rise to the top. Let's just say it that way. That's how Rick Flash won your Tucson City Interim Championship. All that little talk, they're just trying to get under my skin, under Tyrone's skin, get us all worked up here. But, we're the vets. We're thinking about we're weighing what they said. And we got a show next week. By next week, I think they're going to regret what they said. They're going to eat their words a little bit.
From a personal standpoint here, boss, I've seen how you've taken a lot of youth that have come through HIW, you've given them several opportunities, and you've allowed them to grow and flourish here in high impact wrestling. And so for them to say what they did, I don't agree with it at all. I mean, to be honest with you, and I'm not just saying this because I work for HIW, but I mean, I've been here for 7-8 years. I mean, I've seen them come in and out, and I don't think you or Tyrone Cabrone are like that.
That's not what we're about. We're like, the caring fathers that are providing, and we're busting our tail, breaking our backs. And our appreciation is we're that sucky dad that doesn't do anything and he's worthless. And we're so much better. Yet little do they think or realize that they would be, quite frankly, nothing without HIW and what Tyrone and Ricky Flash have provided for them.
You laid the groundwork so that they could come to HIW, because
if you want to be honest, HIW has been the company that's been here since the beginning of the 2000s, and who's still here, and who's still gonna be here, who has all of next year already booked at the VFW and Thunder Canyon. HIW. I'm saying the school's coming up. I'm gonna be breeding some new talent. This is just tip of the iceberg, if anything. 20 years plus, and we're on an uptick. Come on, man.
I would say so. Now let's switch gears here. Now you mentioned the next show.
Yes.
HIW at the VFW Catalina Post 4903. That's going to be a busy day. U of A's playing later on that day. I mean, why should people come to HIW that day?
Well, when you go to an HIW event, just the atmosphere. It's just so, you just feel it. You enjoy yourself. You have a good time. You're taking in all these different characters and them applying their craft. And a live show is a total different experience than watching on TV. Anything, whether it's football or baseball or, of course, pro wrestling. So many people, when they go to their first independent pro wrestling event, they'll come up to me like, wow, what have I been missing out on all these years?
They come up to me like that too.
That's what we bring every show. Come out here, VFW next week, same thing. We're gonna bring a good time, and the crowd's gonna appreciate it, everybody that's there.
Sounds like a good enough reason for me here, boss. Well,
and you could also go into great drink specials. The food is delicious. Great staff.
Is that barbecue going to be there next week?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Barbecue. I'm saying, come early, get some barbecue, watch some great wrestling, knock off and go watch U of A and whatever college games you want. I don't care if you watch whatever.
I mean, I'm personally going to be going to the U of A game after HIW. So I mean,
exactly. You can go to HIW and still have time to go to U of A. Win-win.
Win-win. As it says here, hashtag can't stop HIW. I think we should do some shorts about that one of these days.
You know what? Maybe that's the next shirt on the market here.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little more.
Talk to the merchandising team.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a tremendous night here at the Thunder Canyon Brewery. And this man is...
Whoa. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at the silence going on over here. Ladies and gentlemen, next week HIW comes to the VFW Catalina Post 4903 with the 2 p.m. bell time. And this man right here is going to be laying down the ball. You might see him in action.
I might just put my interim title on the line.
That's right. He is the new interim HIW Tucson City Champion. And Roman Alexander, if you're watching this, you better be careful because that interim tag might not last too long.
What's it say? We got to merge those titles whenever he can find the time to show up to an HIW event again.
You heard what the boss said. This has been a great night here. Thank you, boss. And this is Thomas Bug signing out.